today to do the 4S challenge to stencil, stamp, use scraps, and stickers. So I have chosen this spread in my Hobonichi to do that, and I'm just gonna play and let you watch along. So I'm going to choose a stamp. I was getting ready for a workshop here that I actually cut some special stencils for, and they will soon be in my Etsy shop. So I think I want to try one of those in here with this technique. I think this one might be interesting. So what I'm going to do is use some Frisket, liquid Frisket, through my stencil, and I'm applying it with a cosmetic sponge, and don't want too much on there so that it oozes underneath, but I'm just going to do some patches of it on the page. So I don't need to do the whole stencil, but just I'm going to do this corner. Stencils, I did a workshop I called it Shangri-La, where we did just kind of some, like a pretend exotic travel journal, and so this, I call them my Shangri-La stencils. I made, I don't know, 10 or so more new stencils, and they'll be coming soon, if not already, in my Etsy shop. I love using stencils in all kinds of ways. This is just a fun way to, and I'm letting it go across both spreads. Want some of this corner too. So this is a little bit of an experiment. I haven't done this yet on Hobonichi paper, so we'll see how it works. So that has to dry. While that's drying, I'll go ahead and get, so when I'm done with this, I just snip that end off, throw this part away, and then this part is all ready to be used again. Okay, part of the magic of this is I have no idea what I've got here. You know, it just turns transparent as it dries, and so it's really hard to see whether you have anything good or not. But I will soon find out as I add some watercolor. To start with, my Cobalt Turquoise by Daniel Smith that one of my patrons actually sent me, which was a very generous gift. And I have it here in this half pan. I've already been using it. Good and wet here. watercolor. Now I'm using a little bit of indigo in there too. I'm going to use it kind of sparingly because it's a pretty strong color. So it was Allison on the Coffeenated Creator that I'll link to down below. But that's where I got the idea for this challenge. I think she's the one that maybe began it. But thank you, Allison, for the great idea, the great challenge. I think it's dry. Hopefully I'm not rushing it. I tend to kind of rush these things. But you can either use a pickup square for the Frisket or just rub it with your fingers to remove it. There's what I end up with, and so now I'm done with the stenciling. The first part of the challenge is checked off. Next part of the challenge is to use a stamp. So I have some here that I'm thinking about. I'm going to use this little frame to put my numbers. I don't have a block handy, so I'm just sticking it on the top of this pan pastel lid, and I think I'll use this ink by it's Versamagic Oasis Green. We'll see how that looks with it. Not a perfect match, but it's okay. this Versacolor in Indigo. Again, this is a okay, so now I have a background. I have to make sure I get these right. So I'm actually, you have to put them backwards to make them be forwards. I'm going to go ahead and use this Indigo Versacolor again. For my scrap, I chose this bit of napkin because I thought the color's going to tie in nicely. So I'm going to use that. The first thing you've got to do when you use a napkin is peel off this backing. And I think I'll just do a simple scallop design here. So I'll repeat it on the other side. I wish I wouldn't have done this other stamping because it's getting pretty busy here. So I've done stencils, stamps, scraps, and the next thing I have left is stickers. Got these fun astronauts by Sticky that I've been wanting to use, so I think I'm going to stick one of them on there. This one. Did a ton of dishes this day because I let them pile up because I've been so busy. But tomorrow the workshop starts, so I definitely need to have those done. Did some other house cleaning too. also go on this day because I was definitely wanting to, I was finishing up the last touches on the lesson that I'll be teaching, and I definitely want to inspire them, and it's also where all my ideas are finally coming together. Just did some other cleaning. Now these are technically not stickers, but they're from one of my patron collage sheets that they get, and I always print those on sticker paper. So for me they are stickers, but it just depends on how you print them out, I guess. This one was from Redbubble. Cleaning supplies down here. Yep. I'm also going to put one of these stickers on here by Sticky. They're all little pieces of art with flames, and it's really starting to get kind of hot this week, especially as I was working and preparing, so I'm just going to stick that up there. Okay, so now I have my stencil, my stamp, my scraps, and my stickers. So I think that's it, except for writing on these pages. So I'll do that next, and then these pages will be done. So there's my finished pages. Like I said, they got a little too busy. I got a little carried away with my stamps. It's just kind of fun to stamp. But these were fun to do, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you.